A tribe building idea. Hey everybody, I'm Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Tribe, MAG, Mutual Assistance Group, team, whatever you want to call it, is very important for us as preppers. We can't do all the stuff required in a large-scale event by ourselves. Maybe a small-scale event, where it's not too many threats and it's stuff like that. But we can't do security by ourselves. We can't do all the things that need to get done for survival in an event by ourselves. So tribe is important. Tribe is very important. I advocate tribe all the time. I choose to call it tribe. You can call it whatever you want. Friends, family, whatever. Tribe building idea. My family and I have recently got into overlanding. It's awesome because anybody can do it, and it applies directly to preparedness. How so? Because when you're getting out there and you're adventuring and exploring the areas, you start off, usually close around where you live. So you get to know those areas better. You get to identify bug out locations, bug out routes, whether you can or cannot get to different locations. You can map them out on paper maps, I recommend, but also digitally using different apps like Gaia GPS. It's a free app. There's iOverlander, and there's a bunch of different free apps that you can look up and do mapping on it for digital purposes. But, okay, actually, before we go into that, you don't have to have some super built, expensive, fancy overlanding rig. You can jump in your four-wheel drive truck or SUV, or some people even use crossovers. It's mostly just Forest Service roads. It's not hardcore four-wheeling. What do you need for it? The stuff you probably already have as preppers. All the camping gear. Just throw a bunch of camping gear in your vehicle. You don't even have to do overnighters. You can just do day trips. But if you want to do overnighters, that's good anyway, because then while you're out there, you get to practice a lot of survival techniques. Starting fires, cooking food over the fire, living in nature, not in your nice, warm, comfy house. Just throw your camping gear in there and go. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be overlanding, whatever. It can just be camping. We call it overlanding community. And I'm going to get into that, why that's important. The overlanding community, actually wait a sec for that. Just get out there and do it. That's what's important. Explore all the Forest Service roads, dirt roads, rural areas in your area. Find the camp spots. And also, while you're doing it, try to identify vulnerabilities to the areas, positives, negatives, identify food sources, identify water sources, try to realize if you have any experience with it, maybe you don't, how easy or difficult it would be to secure an area properly, like for defensive tactics. But anyway, okay, let me get into the community. From what I have found personally, from the overlanding community, we've gone out with several groups, is a lot of them are very like-minded, and a lot of them are preppers also. I like that. Because, and I don't know how it equates to them. Maybe it's the going out and making sure they have enough supplies with them for just-in-case scenarios, or the recovery gear, or the defensive tools while you're out there in nature, or if it's the the bushcraft side of things. I don't know really how, but a lot of them are like-minded people. Recently, met up with a dude, actually yesterday, awesome dude, and he was a corpsman in the Navy. Not just a corpsman though, he was an FMF corpsman, which if you know what that means, he's a Fleet Marine Force, which means he served with Marines in a combat role. I don't know if he actually went into combat, we haven't talked about that, but they're quite a step above just a regular corpsman, because they get a lot more advanced trauma type training and experiences. So that is awesome. And looking forward to getting to know him better and hopefully bringing him into the tribe, because more medical personnel would be very advantageous to my tribe. We're pretty good, but hey, more is better, especially if it's somebody you can trust and grow with. So this community, the overlanding community, is a good place to look for other tribe members. There's Facebook groups, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. You can find out. Facebook, I guess, is the best place to find the groups and to join the groups and to go out on a run with them. And don't worry if they are a group with like all totally built rigs and you're not. They shouldn't treat you any differently. Hopefully they do. There's beginner groups also though where you can go out with them if you're not super well equipped. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to have one of those big expedition style vehicles. Our vehicle is pretty well set up, so we're kind of like up there in the appearance factor or the cool guy overlander effect. But you don't have to have that. The fact is just like I said, throw in your camping gear, throw in some supplies, what you would need to go camping for a day or whatever, day or two or whatever you want, and get out there with groups. You don't, like I said, best place to start though with groups is just go on a day run. Just go on a trail ride with them. And another thing that's nice about overlanding for beginners is that it's not like four-wheeling. That's why there's a difference, because it's not hardcore. Mostly just Forest Service roads. You're dealing with washboards, you're dealing with potholes, you may be dealing with some dips and stuff like that, you may be doing some puddles, you may be dealing with mild water crossings and stuff like that. But, you know, for the most part, you can do a vast majority of overlanding with a fairly stock, if not totally stock, four-wheel drive pickup, SUV, or like I said, maybe even a crossover. A lot of people overland in Subarus, like Subaru Foresters and stuff like that. Some of them are lifted, some of them aren't, but don't worry about that. Get out there and do it. It's a new opportunity to grow your tribe. I'm pretty sure, can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure you will meet good people, like-minded people, and maybe grow your tribe. That's always a benefit. I'm really excited. We've already met some really good become inner circle tribe members through doing this, and we look to grow more, so that's really cool. And what's nice about this also is even if it's just for enjoyment, sometimes you just got to get out there and enjoy nature. It's grounding, it's recentering, and you know, if you're going to go the run, it's pretty much people that live fairly local to you, so it's not like far away. You know, it's somebody closer to you that you might be able to rely on as you build and grow the relationship. So I encourage you guys to get out there and do it. Check out the overlanding community. Just type in, you know, go to Facebook, go to groups, and check out overlanding. Maybe YouTube, I don't know. I think Facebook is the best place to find groups. Like I said, check it out. Join some groups, see when they're doing runs, talk with them online, etc. And while you're out there with them, that's when, you know, using your better judgment, you can subtly and slowly broach the subject of preparedness. And in that situation, it's pretty easy to do so. So I think this is a great way to build tribe, which is very important. We all need tribe. So please get out there, do it, grow your tribe. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.